Yosemite. Thank you. So how can you convince somebody that Christ is God? When it says when he's finished in Corinthians, he's going to turn over, he's going to put, when he put all things under his feet, he's going to turn over everything back to the Father. How is he the Father when he's sitting on the right hand of the Father? And you read this in the scriptures and you see it, and you're under some type of trance to still make you believe that Christ is God. So all these churches believe the same credo, and it's satanic. Also, I said I would show it, and I'm going to prove it beyond any shadow of a doubt. Okay? I got 30 minutes, and I'm going to prove that the virgin birth, because I said I would go into it in depth, that the virgin birth, or Mary having Christ without a father was one of the biggest deceptions in world's history. They shouldn't call it the Immaculate Conception. They should call it the Immaculate Deception. Because they didn't do that to empower Christ at all. They made the Immaculate Conception to empower the only woman that had ever had a baby without a father. Ceramyces. It was to empower her as the Queen of God, the mother of God. Who was the mother of Nimrod? Ceramyces. So if you believe in Jesus, or the Jesus they gave you, his name is Yeshua, then you must believe in the Queen Mother of Heaven, which is the mother of Jesus, who had this immaculate child separate from every other woman in the earth. And that's what makes her this holy deity. The Catholic Church did this, and Babylon did this. Okay? Now I'm going to prove to you. Get your Bible dictionary. Let's use your precepts. You got it right here. What's a virgin? Sister, what's a virgin? What's a virgin?
Are you asking?
Yes.
A woman that was
Okay. You sure? Okay. They have programmed us to believe certain things so that our spirit would stay under our captive religions. When you believe in certain religions, you are controlled by certain gods that are gods over the religion. Now I'm going to show you that that's a bold-faced lie. Okay? Get virgin out of the Bible dictionary. You got virgin? Okay. Let me see, where are you? Zondervan Bible Dictionary. Okay. Let's see what virgin means. I need the first definition and the second definition. Give me the first definition. Read the first definition. Now this is out of the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. I didn't write this. Read virgin.
Virgin. A young unmarried woman.
So that's one definition of her. A young unmarried woman. Right? Read the second definition.
A young woman of marriageable age.
A young woman of marriageable age. That means she's at the age where she's having her flowers or a menstrual. That, under the Old Testament, that's when a woman was given to a husband. Read.
Whether married or not.
Whether married or not. So the word virgin do not denote whether or not you had sex. It's the age of your flowers. When you're able to be married, you are automatically called a virgin. It didn't matter whether or not you had sex or not, because that's what marriage is. Get marriage out of the Bible dictionary. Let's see the definition of marriage. See, we need Bible dictionaries. Virgin is a young lady of age when she's in her flowers and can have her menstrual. It doesn't denote whether or not it doesn't have nothing to do with sex at all. But they taught that. And they instilled it in everyday goings to make you think that. Okay, they gave you a definition in our English to make you think virgin means no sex, when it really means an age of a woman's flowers. And not only that, a virgin is a tag that cannot be biblically attached to men. Because virgin means a young maid that's ready to have a man. A man can't be a virgin. A virgin is a female attribute. It's a young maid. So they done attach virgins to man, women, all over the place. Get me marriage out of the Bible dictionary. Read that.
Marriage is an intimate personal union to which a man and a woman consent.
Read it again.
Marriage is an intimate personal union to which a man and woman consent.
So marriage is an intimate union. Hold up, listen to this clearly. Is an intimate union in which a man and woman consent. So if I agree with the sister, then that's the consent. It don't have nothing to do with you standing in front of someone else. Read.
Consummated.
Consummated by what?
And continuously nourished.
Nourished by what?
By sexual intercourse.
By what?
By sexual intercourse.
What is marriage?
By sexual intercourse.
Marriage is sexual intercourse. And don't tell me it's not, because before there was marriage license, we jumped over brooms. So God didn't look at that any different. There's people in other societies in this earth that don't know anything about a marriage certificate. Right. And they're getting married every day, and the Most High is looking down on their marriage as honorable. So when did we get marriage certificates in this society? Oh, the abolition of slavery. There was an inordinate number of black people marrying white people, and the government didn't like that. So after slavery was abolished, they pulled clergy in a room and said, you know what, y'all? We got too many, especially too many white women linking into black men. And we have no control over it. So we have to tell them that sex without our permission is fornication. So the government, which so happened to be the same guys that was in the sheets, the same guys which was your sheriff, was your preachers. So they told you that now, if you don't go before the government, you're committing fornication, when I'm still looking for that in the Bible. And then they teach you over and over. They'll tell you the laws are done away with, but they'll give you their laws. Shacking up. You ain't supposed to be